Hey everybody, welcome back to Redneck Stand. I wanted to make a video getting back to like the goal of this whole thing, the business that I'm trying to start. So I want to give an update on that, where I'm at with it, what I'm doing, what's going through my little brain and all that stuff. So I want the business to be about organic gardening, along those lines, recycling, reusing, that kind of stuff. So things I've been doing is I love my bees. Beekeeping is awesome. So I'm about to get a online store set up, probably through Shopify or something of that nature. I'm starting to reach out to people in regards to doing like drop shipping and that kind of stuff until I have my own products to sell. I'm also building products, making products. That's what all this craziness is for. One of them currently that I'm working on is beekeeping stuff. Big one is I love top feeders. And so I've been making all the frame, all the bits and bobs of it, the little bits and that, I've been cutting all them, dadoing them, all that stuff. I got all the like little pieces, inside covers. That's another thing, inside covers. They're simple. Yeah. So here's another thing. Well, my hands hurt. This one here is kind of a ganky one that I've been using for a while. This is called a double screen board. So a little bee knowledge here. So so what you do is, like, if you got a hive and it's got a lot of bees in it in the spring and they're about to swarm or whatever, before they get to that point, you can separate you got like say 2 deeps on there. You separate the 2 deeps with this. And the bees, there's a 3/4 inch spacing between them. You don't even need to know where the queen is at. Whatever one doesn't have a queen will make a queen. It's kind of foolproof, because if it doesn't work, then you just recombine them, because they're not 2 different colonies. They still have the pheromones and that, but it's far enough away that they don't have that queen pheromone. So these things work amazing. So I'm going to try to build, like I said, this one's pretty hokey. I made this, like, things I make for myself, like, if I just need something, I just slap it together real quick. Like, it's janky. It's not pretty, like the stuff I'll sell will be professional, not janky. So those double screen boards, I think there's another name for them. I swear, my brain only works like 10% of the time. There's a lot of janky stuff here, by the way. Like I said, I just throw things together when I need it. I don't really put a lot of give a crap into it. If I need something at that moment, like this here, I needed a spacer, so I just like grabbed some wood, threw it together. It's trash, it's not fancy. So many things going on here. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff happening in a very small space here. So these are the feeders that I was talking about. Let's see. Look at the quality, the craftsmanship, the love. So yeah, so those I've been pre-cutting the wood. I'm not going to assemble them until like people actually buy them, because that stuff takes up a ton of space. I don't need to have a big giant massive stockpile of beekeeping woodenware laying around. Oh, the other thing was top covers. Currently I've been making these they're called like migratory covers. Look at the quality though. Man, that is some freaking bomb proof right there. Generally you put a hole in the top. A lot of beekeepers have a hole in the top, and then they can put a bucket on there with sugar water or whatever, or they have a bigger hole, and they can put a mason jar in there with sugar water. But I really love those inside feeders with the little plastic things. I just love them. teach their own, you know. You can ask 5 different beekeepers the same question, you get 10 different answers. So we all do what we do. So I don't have holes in them. However, if somebody wants to buy one and they want whatever size hole in it for X whatever, you know, I will be more than happy to put said hole in it because, you know, the customer's always right. That's why I didn't put holes in them because, you know, we all do things differently. Let's see, what else do we got going on here? Keep in mind, all this wood and all this stuff, except for the plywood, I actually bought the 3/4 inch plywood and the 1/4 inch plywood because you can't find that in dumpsters. But everything else is from dumpsters, like all this stuff, which is crazy because it doesn't look like much, but it's crazy how much wood it takes to make that. Like, it takes a epic amount of wood to end up with that. Because, like, there's a whole lot of it you can't use and stuff like that. So that's basically where I'm at. And then the other thing is all the scrap, rather than just burning it, throwing it away, or doing whatever, I've been making other things with that. I made a video earlier about the little hexagons. Because, you know, who doesn't want to have a wall in their house that looks like a wall from a beehive? So there's that going on top of the worms. The worms is the other big one. Got my breeding bin set up in the room, and I have more framework for more breeders, but I just don't have the worms in. So that's the thing I got to do this week, is separate the worms from the cocoons. Worm castings and worms are definitely part of my business plan. I'm actually trying to get some contacts in place to, like, so I can start my website with Spotify or whatever, you know, and do like drop shipping and that kind of stuff for the time being until I have my own product line. And that's another thing, product line. I want to do some like useful garden decor, if you will, like planters and things like that, maybe trellises, things for vines to grow, just little things like that. One thing I tell you I will not do, I did this summer. That's all the frames, like that's all like frames, you know, for what you put the plastic in for the bees. These freaking things. Well, granted, at that time, I did not have access to the same tools I have access to now. And I didn't have a dado blade. I did not own Excalibur back then. So maybe it'd be different. But man, you put some time into this. Like, talk about making sawdust. Holy crap. I don't know if doing frames is worth, like, I don't think the time it takes is worth the price you get. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be logical about things. You know, I'm not going to sell a product for $20 and it takes me 2 hours to make. That's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. Especially when you got to pay taxes on it. So yeah, I'm trying to limit myself, if you will, to certain things. Like I really want to use everything. So I think from time to time I'll use the scrap wood to make other products, and I'll change them up, you know. So it's not the same thing all the time. It might be hexagons one week. You know, I'll cut a bunch of wood for the hexagons, and then the following week I'll cut a bunch of wood for, this is providing people buy things and I have the scrap wood to do this. But like I'll do like I don't know, crates or little fence posts, decorative fence posts, something, you know, I'll just do something with it. But like I don't want to have a whole bunch of one thing and nothing else. I would rather have diversity. So as I have scrap wood, I'll switch things up. That way I have a more broad and ever-changing product line. That I hope what I'm speaking makes sense, because sometimes I use words and people don't understand them. My brain goes pretty fast some days. Some days it doesn't even move at all. So yeah, this is the old workbench where all the magic happens. This workbench has been repurposed many times. I think I mentioned in the video before, but the original thing I built it for was it was a reloading bench for ammo, and I had like my ammo press on it and all that stuff. And then I moved it outside, and it became a workbench with a vise on it, and that so I could like just tinker things outside. And then I moved it back inside. And it used to have drawers and stuff on it. I still have the drawers. They're up there. Drawers. So I think what I'm gonna do is make like a rolling cabinet. Which I have somewhere. Oh yeah, there they are. I have the little locking roller thing. So I think I'm just gonna make like a rolling cabinet and do like a butcher block top on it. Why not? I have no reason or rhyme as to do that, but it just seems right. It feels right. So that's what's going on. Yeah, and I'm making jigs. Lots of jigs. I love my jigs. If you don't know. If you want to produce a quality product and it be repeatable, you got to have jigs. There's no way around it. Good quality jigs and a good tape measure. Not this freaking thing. I still angry about this. I don't know who took my Milwaukee and slipped the hobo freight one in there. Don't get me wrong, I get me some hobo freight tools because I always have this stupid idea I can make them better and it never works out. But there's certain tools I don't skimp on. Tape measures is one. Sockets are another. Harbor Freight's great for sandpaper. Okay, it's okay for sandpaper because like real good sandpaper is actually much better. But anyway, so I just wanted to give a follow-up on the business side of things because it's still happening. It's still in the works. It's still my goal. So I'm going to be focusing a lot more on that this week. Like I said, I've been reaching out to people in regards to, basically selling their products for them or whatever. I don't know how all that works. I don't know how any of this works. I don't even know how I survived, to be honest. I don't know how I made it this long, but so that has not stopped. The whole business thing is happening. It is the goal, and it is the primary reason of this channel currently. Maybe going forward, things may change with the channel, but that is the primary thing. I want to document my road to, going from unemployed to having a business. So anyway, I really hope everybody's having a great day, and I appreciate all the subscribers. I noticed there's some more today. Really, truly do appreciate it. Like, you have no idea how excited I get about this, because I never thought anybody would want to watch me do stuff. And like I said, I got editing software. I'm just having issues with the phone and the computer talking. I got a camera coming on Wednesday, so things they have to improve, right? There's only one direction we can go here in this channel. But I really do appreciate it, and you all take care, and thank you all for watching. Night.